Welcome to Finance Revealed. Watch the complete video to discover new market secrets. Subscribe now.
Bitcoin has served up a moment that takes your breath away. Bitcoin programming. So up until 2017, it was Max and Stacy. From 2011 to 2017, we were pretty much the only ones on network television.
Yeah, I think the tough thing with Bitcoin right now is most of the movement is still just on trading and speculation right now. And there's actually less merchants who accept Bitcoin last year than did in 2017.
That's like another generation. So now we're into our third generation of media in Bitcoin. Bitcoin and consciousness, and Bitcoin and the collective consciousness, and Bitcoin as being self-aware. So there's so much going on there. And one of the things that was remarkable was the president of El Salvador doing his BT sessions demonstration of how to use a wallet. And I had flashbacks to 8 years ago in some Andreas Antonopoulos video. It's come full circle. So now we've got presidents essentially going through and how to explain what's going on. And it's really, it's breathtaking, So, been in this for 10 years, and it's always so many things have happened that have been remarkable and dumbfounding, and yet again, Bitcoin has served up a moment that takes your breath away and is dumbfounding. Jesus, what is going on? And so that was my big takeaway from that. It's interesting that people have come and gone, and so from my perspective, it's all about character. And Bitcoin is a mirror, and it shows you who you really are. And a lot of people can't accept it, and so they fight it, and we don't see them, or some of them end in tragic endings. Some of them just disappear. Some of them try to create hard forks and declare themselves king of Rat Island or whatever. But as far as the newbies that come along, especially, we saw it, I guess, I'll just say this, we saw it in 2017 during the SegWit adoption. So at that time was really the rise of, at that time, World Crypto Network, which was Bitcoin programming. So up until 2017, it was Max and Stacy. From 2011 to 2017, we were pretty much the only ones on network television doing Bitcoin. So then when that show started, it was really the first time you had another generation appear. And then when I see Jack Mallers on Fox Business talking to Liz Klayman about Lightning Network this week, that's another generation. So now we're into our third generation of media in Bitcoin, which is always, for me anyway, I can say, it's always very fascinating, because that's mostly we're known for the media aspect of this industry.
People don't know what's coming. People don't know what's here. Actually, people don't know what's already here.
Even people who are in Bitcoin don't know what's here.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just a wild pace that this whole thing is happening, and the dominoes are going to fall in that region. So Paraguay is already making the moves, and 6 or 7 other countries. So and then in parallel, you've got the African nations doing the same thing. So Ray over at Paxful, every time I look at Twitter, he's in a new country, hooking people up. And he alone is probably orange pilled 5 million people this week. Right. Well, so we've been talking about Bitcoin and consciousness, and Bitcoin and the collective consciousness, and Bitcoin as being self-aware, as tapping into some kind of cosmic intelligence. So, I've been thinking about this for a while, and as more people join the network, and those transactions, which are kind of who we are, we are the sum of our transactions, and every 10 minutes, 150 million people are synced. So their conscious is synced, and that's growing to billion, 2 billion, 3 billion people. We're at the 1997 stage of the internet. We had about the same number of users in 1997 on the internet as you have on Bitcoin now. So we're about to head into the multi-billion-dollar user number, and per protocol, that means every 10 minutes everyone's consciousness and unconsciousness gets synced. And so that means that the sum total of global unconscious is organized in a way that I believe is why we're seeing the appearance of these UFOs. So more and more we're getting reports about UFOs, because I think there's always been a lot of UFOs everywhere, but they've been kind of invisible to us. But now if you take all of these billions of human minds and you sync them up, they create a very powerful force. And these UFOs are coming, and they're coming to mine Bitcoin. And they're going to be using not volcano energy, but quasars. Quasars are the most powerful force in the galaxy, in the universe. It's the most potent form of energy in the universe. They're going to tap into that. They're going to start mining Bitcoin, and that's when we get to $1 million a coin. It's going to be the aliens on UFOs tapping into quasar energy and to mine Bitcoin. And that's how we get to these higher prices. The good news is that the aliens are Bitcoiners. So just like we have friends in planet Earth who are Bitcoiners, and there's all reasons for divisions are eliminated: class, race, status. Then also the division between what is an earthling and a not earthling will also be erased. It's also immaterial. So then we tap into galactic knowledge. We tap into cosmic knowledge. So we're heading to cosmic knowledge because it's all synced up every 10 minutes per the protocol. That's why I'm bullish. So we're going to actually see the face of God. So this generation that's developing right now is only the first generation since the beginning of the beginning. I mean, if you remember 2001, the monolith on the moon starts off, the apes are running around, they throw the bone up, turns into a spaceship. Problem with modern life is that everything goes by and you're not really in the moment. You're a tourist in your own life. You know, you're not really participating in your own life. And so when you get the Bitcoin standard in your brain, you're actually participating in your own life. So your every single decision is now going through the Bitcoin singularity. You're like, well, that's a waste. That's not a waste. So you have greater contact with your life. And then once you have that, then your life is different and you meet different people then, right? So then your community changes, and then the community as a whole decides, hey, let's flip El Salvador. Right? And then El Salvador is going to be like, let's flip the region. Right? So that all just came out of being in the now, which is because the blockchain is syncing every 10 minutes all of our unconscious desires.
Cryptocurrency prices, cryptocurrency kraken, cryptocurrency trading platform, crypto tips, cryptocurrency basics, cryptocurrency Dogecoin, cryptocurrency how it works, cryptocurrency meaning, cryptocurrency hard